أعزائي طلاب وطالبات الصف الخامس الابتدائي، أهلا ومرحبا بكم في حلقة جديدة من مادة العلوم باللغة الإنجليزية تحت رعاية وإشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. Welcome dear student. In this episode, we will review unit number 1 in this curriculum. In this unit, we have 4 lessons, and to make sure that we have the whole idea about the 4 lessons, so let's do it in a very good way. So let's see what we have in this unit. This unit is the first unit, and it is unit 1. Unit 1, who remember the title of the unit? Energy. Energy, as we said, it is the ability, energy, it is the ability to do work or make a change. And this lesson include this unit include 4 lessons. Let's divide them 2 and 2. And I will tell you why. The first 2 lessons talk about light. So lesson number 1 and lesson number 2 talk about light. So this is light, like this bulb. And lesson number 1 called what? First lesson called light. And lesson 2 called seeing colored objects. اوكي كده احنا عندنا درسين. الدرس الاول بيتكلم عن اللايت، والدرس التاني بيتكلم ازاي انا بشوف باللايت ده، بالضوء ده، الاجسام اللي حواليا. هندرسهم دلوقتي ونعمل لهم ريفيجن سريع جدا وهنحل عليهم. يبقى lesson 1 light، lesson 2 seeing colored object، والاثنين ليهم علاقه باللايت. التو lessons التانيين كانوا بيتكلموا عن ايه؟ حد يفتكر؟ اوكي، لو احنا فاكرين كويس هما بيتكلموا عن حاجه اسمها ماجنت. لو احنا فاكرين شكل الماجنت ده كان شكل من اشكال الماجنت، يبقى lesson number 3 كان بيتكلم على حاجه اسمها magnetism. And lesson number 4 also about magnetism, but magnetism and electricity. So magnetism and electricity. يبقى دلوقتي احنا هنراجع يونت 1. اول وحده عندنا اللي هي 4 lessons. بالنسبه للافكار اللي فيها، هي بتتكلم عن الانرجي. هي بتتكلم عن نوعين من الانرجي. النوع الاول اسمه لايت انرجي، واللايت انرجي احنا قلنا عليها it is the only energy that can be seen or the energy that cause vision. والنوع الثاني من الانرجي اسمه magnetic energy او magnetism. طب تعالوا ندرسها بتفاصيل اكتر ونحل عليها. يلا بينا. So as we said, we have a revision on Unit 1 on the 4 lessons of Unit 1. So let's start with lesson number 1, which called light. We studied in light something called visible spectrum. Visible spectrum, as we said before, it is the light energy that can be seen. So the light energy that can be seen, we can see just part of the spectrum. The part of spectrum that we can see it as humans called visible spectrum. Visible spectrum بالعربي يعني الطيف المرئي. جزء من الضوء اللي بقدر أشوفه اسمه visible spectrum. Sources of light. We have many sources of light. The first one is natural source, which is the sun, and the second artificial, and all of them artificial except the sun, like electric lamp, candles, and kerosene lamps. All of them are artificial except the sun. The sun is the main source of light energy or the main source of energy on Earth. Properties of light. We studied many properties of light. The first one, light travel in a straight line or traveling of light in a straight line. وبسبب البروبرتي دي أو الخاصية دي في تو فينومينا بيحصلوا، في ظاهرتين بيحصلوا، اللي هي أول واحدة حد فاكر؟ formation of shadow and formation of images through narrow holes. فلو جالي give reason formation of shadow give reason formation of image through narrow hole هنقول له ايه؟ هنقول له because light travel in a straight line. اي give reason في الجزء ده من المنهج بتاعنا او في الدرس الاول اكيد بيرجع لواحده من خصائص الضوء، اما traveling of light in a straight line او reflection refraction separation، واحده منهم اكيد بيرجع لها الgive reason ده. طيب number 2 transmitting of light through different material. لو احنا فاكرين transmitting of light يعني الضوء هيقدر يعدي او لا، هيختلف من material لماتيريال. The first one called transparent material. Transparent material allow most light to pass through and objects can be seen clearly through them. زي ايه transparent material؟ زي clear glass وزي البلاستيك والاير، كل دي كانت transparent materials. Semi-transparent materials allow some light to pass through and objects can be seen but less clearly through them, like frosted glass. The last one, opaque material. Opaque material don't allow any light to pass through، مش بيعدوا أي light and objects cannot be seen through them، مش هنقدر نشوف من خلالهم. في الثلاث صور اللي قدامنا احنا شايفين واحدة شايفين منها كويس جدا ابتسامة الولد الجميلة دي، واحدة شايفين منها بسيط شوية اللي هي الصورة بتاعت البنت، واحدة مش شايفين منها خالص، دي علشان opaque material. البروبرتي الثانية احنا عندنا تو بروبرتيز تانيين شبه بعض وبنتلخبط فيهم، light reflection light refraction. ايه الفرق بين reflection و refraction؟ reflection like mirror reflect the light and we can see our image in the mirror, while refraction it is a change of light direction when light pass from one transparent object or one transparent medium to another which is both of them are transparent. لما الضوء يعدي من اتنين transparent medium بيغير اتجاهه نتيجة ان السرعة بتختلف. The speed of light in air faster than water، علشان كده بيحصل حاجة اسمها light refraction. ما نتلخبطش تاني بين reflection و refraction. لو قال لي bouncing returning back of light when it fall on a reflecting surface or on a mirror يبقى ده reflection، ده انعكاس للضوء. لكن لو قال لي changing in the direction of light rays when it passes through two transparent media هقول له ايه؟ ده refraction. علشان كده احنا بنشوف البن او بنشوف اي حاجه straight seems broken when we put it in water. Why? Because of light refraction. Okay? The last one, light separation or spilting. Separation or spilting of light. Light can be separated using a prism, glass prism, or drops of water like rains into 7 colors. And the 7 colors are called 7 spectrum colors, and we all remember them. Yes, who can tell me? Amazing. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. All of them are 7 colors, and they are the 7 spectrum colors. So that's it for lesson 1. So let's solve some question on lesson 1. Exercises on lesson number 1. Put right or wrong and correct the wrong one. الجزء ده من السؤال في ناس بتغلط فيه كتير وتنساه. نعمل right و wrong بس ننسى جزء الكوركشن. لازم نفتكره، لازم نفتكر ان احنا نصحح الجزء ده لو مطلوب مننا في السؤال وقال لي correct the wrong one. Object's shadow is formed because light travel in curved line. Is that right or wrong? Curved line, of course it's wrong. So what is the correction? The correction curved will be straight, so object's shadow is formed because light travel in straight lines. Second question, the moon seems luminous. Luminous means bright, لامع, because it reflects the sunlight. Is that right or wrong? Okay, moon reflects sunlight, so that's right. Super. Number 3, picture formed in a plane mirror is inverted. يعني ايه inverted؟ inverted يعني مقلوبة. يعني لو الأوبجكت واقف كده قدام الميرور هيبان أكنه مقلوب. هل ده بيحصل ولا غلط؟ تمام. So it is wrong and the correction will be upright. The image will be upright. هتبقى معتدلة زي الأوبجكت بالظبط في نفس اتجاهه. Complete the following statements. Materials in which light can transmit. So light can transmit through is called what? Called transparent material. So transparent material transmit light. Number 2, the change in direction of light rays when they pass through separating surface between two transparent media. Called what? We have here two transparent media like air and water. So it is light refraction. Another question, mention the scientific term. What is the scientific term? A darkened area formed behind opaque object. Opaque object like my hand, a darkened area formed behind this object. So the darkened area called what? Shadow. Amazing. So the darkened area called the shadow. The light energy can be seen. What is the light energy that can be seen? We say it. We said it before. The first thing I said it. So it is visible spectrum. Visible spectrum, it is the light energy that can be seen. Number 3, materials which you can see objects clearly. So this material called what? And behind, clearly behind this material in full details. Four details means واضحة جدا بكل تفاصيلها. تبقى دي transparent or translucent or opaque. Of course it is transparent material. That was lesson number 1. So let's start with lesson number 2, which is seeing colored objects. The first thing we started lesson number 2 with idea, which we can mix the 7 spectrum colors producing white light. نقدر نخلط الألوان السبعة بتوع السبيكترم كولر ونحصل منهم على وايت لايت عكس السيبريشن بالظبط. طيب احنا بنشوف ازاي الاوبجكتس. الاوبجكت ده اما يكون transparent او semi transparent يعني allow light to pass through او opaque don't allow light to pass through. والفكرة فيهم مختلفة شوية ازاي احنا بنشوف النوع ده من الاوبجكت او النوع ده. نبدأ بالtransparent. Transparent, we see transparent through the transmitted light. يعني لو green, لو ده red cup, red transparent cup, allow red to pass through or transmit red. While the red apple, it is opaque, so it reflects its own color. Reflect its own color, reflect red. Again, mixing colored lights. By mixing, we have two types of light, primary colors and secondary colors. Primary colors are red, blue, and green. And when we mix them, when we mix blue and red, that produce magenta. When we mix blue and green, produce cyan. And when we mix red and green, produce yellow color. So we have to remember that primary colors impossible to be produced by mixing two other colors. مستحيل ان احنا نحصل على primary color by mixing another colors. لكن by mixing primary colors we produce secondary colors. By mixing the whole primary colors, the 3 colors, we get white light. So let's answer some question on this lesson. Complete the following statement. The prism separates sunlight into how many colors? Okay, into 7 spectrum colors. Amazing. Question number 2. Object seems having the same color of light which reflected. So it will be colored opaque or colored transparent? It will be opaque. Okay, amazing. Again, number 4. If red light strikes a white ball, it looks in space color. So it is white, and the color, the light color, only red. So it reflects all light colors, and it have just red color, so it will appear red. Why red? Because the light that fall on it only red. Number 5, red, green, blue. Produce what? Of course, produce white light. Write the scientific term. The 7 colors of light which sunlight is made up of. They are called what? 7 spectrum colors. Amazing. Number 2, the colors we get by mixing 2 colors of the primary colors. So it called what? It called secondary color. Amazing. Like yellow, like magenta, like cyan. All of them are secondary colors. Put right or wrong and correct what is wrong. When the white light strikes a red rose, it reflects white color. Is that right or wrong? Of course it is wrong. So what is the right? It reflects white or reflect its own color? It is red, so it reflects red only. An object seems white since it reflects all the colors which the white light is made up of. Of course, that is right. Number 3, if you look at a yellow banana through a green glass sheet, it seems black. Is that right? The green glass sheet allow yellow to pass through or don't allow yellow? It will never allow yellow to pass through, so the banana will seems black, means no color. Again, number 4, yellow, magenta, and cyan are primary colors. Of course, they are not primary, they are secondary colors, so it is wrong, and the correction will be, instead of primary, we will put secondary colors. Number 5, red, green, and blue are primary colors. Is that right or wrong? Of course, red, green, blue, yes, all of them are primary. Amazing. Lesson number 3, which called magnetism. We started magnetism with types of magnet, and we said magnet is natural magnet or artificial magnet. Natural magnet is a black rock that discovered in area called Magnesia, and this black rock made up of one of the iron ore called magnetite. An artificial magnet, many shapes of artificial magnet, like U-shaped magnet, bar magnet, ring magnet, and horseshoe magnet, and of course needle magnet. It is one of the important artificial magnet. Types of material. Material are classified into 2 types, magnetic material and non-magnetic material. Magnetic material like iron, like cobalt, like nickel, and also steel. Non-magnetic material, they are like chalk and glass, also paper, wood, aluminium, and copper. The last one is plastic. Plastic is non-magnetic material. Non-magnetic material not attracted to magnet, مش بتنجذب أساسا للمagnet مهما كان المagnet ده strong. طيب, property of magnet. Magnet has 2 poles, north pole and south pole. The freely suspended magnet always take a fixed direction. بياخد اتجاه معين. Fixed direction, which is north and south direction. The similar magnetic poles repel each other, but dislike magnetic poles attract each other. North and north repel. South and south repel also. North and south attract each other. Number 4, the magnet is surrounded by an area called magnetic field. في حوالين الماجنت area، الاريا دي بيظهر فيها التأثير بتاع الماجنت اسمها magnetic field. تمام. Uses of magnet, we have just one use which is called compass, and the compass made up of needle magnet. So question on this lesson, put right or wrong and correct the wrong one. The natural magnet is one of the iron ore called magnetite. Is that right or wrong? Okay, it is right. It is magnetite. ماشي. Number 2, a magnet attracts all materials. Is that right? All materials like plastic and wood? No. Attract some materials which called attract some material which called magnetic material. So all is wrong. It attracts some materials. Like poles repel each other, and unlike poles attract. Unlike, like north and south, attract. Yes, that is right. Write the scientific term. A material gets attracted to the magnet, so it is called what? Attracted. So it is magnetic material or non-magnetic material? Attracted to magnet, so it is magnetic material. Perfect. Number 2, an area of magnet where the magnetic force is most powerful. This question is a little bit tricky. السؤال ده بيلخبط ناس كتير. هو بيقول لي an area of the magnet، يبقى هو جزء من الماجنت. أكيد الجزء من الماجنت فيه كام جزء؟ إما 2 poles أو السنتر. So area of the magnet where the magnetic force is most powerful 2 poles. طيب لو قال لي area around the magnet، الاريا around the magnet دي اسمها ايه؟ احنا لسه قايلينها ما نتلخبطش. يبقى لو قال لي area around the magnet تبقى magnetic field. قال لي area of the magnet جزء من الماجنت، يبقى ده اسمهم التو poles. North pole and south pole. A tool that is used for locating the main for geographic direction, north and south direction. اسمها ايه التول دي او device دي؟ دي اسمها compass, magnetic compass, which is made up of needle magnet. Number 4, materials that do not get attracted to magnet, do not attracted, so it is non-magnetic material. Amazing. Non-magnetic material. Another question, complete the following statements. Number 1, like pools, space, whereas unlike pools, space. Like, of course, like repel, unlike attract. The next question, magnet pole that always refer to north direction. A magnetic pole that refers or point toward north called what? North pole. So it is North Pole. The last question, the last lesson, lesson number 4, magnetism and electricity. Magnetism and electricity, we have 2 ideas: converting electric to magnetism and converting magnetism to electricity. So the first one is electromagnet and uses of electromagnet: television, electric bill, disk driver, and mixer. Number 2, big winch, it is use of electromagnet. The next one, dynamo. Dynamo, it is used to convert kinetic energy into magnetic energy using a magnet. We have 2 examples of dynamo: small dynamo and huge dynamo. So let's answer some question on this lesson. Choose the correct answer. The coil of dynamo made up of wire. Made up of what? Copper, carbon, or aluminium? Of course, made up of copper. The next one, dynamo generates energy from mechanical energy, generate electric energy. So electrical energy. Complete the following statements. The basic idea of electric generator is changing what to what? Changing هو electromagnet أو generator. Electric generator. Kinetic energy to electric energy. So the last one, when you move a coil between two poles of magnet, generate what? Generate electric energy. We have number 3, the apparatus that convert kinetic energy into electric energy called dynamo. Amazing. So I think that's it for the revision on Unit 1, and we will review Unit number 2 next episode, inshallah. See you later.